world, and in what has to be a triumph of method acting, he appears to be transitioning into a deer. Yes, a deer. As the story progresses, Ed takes the opportunity to make cracks about social media, rights activists, and local politicians. In short, the absurdity of the human condition. Ed is the author of the novel Rare Birds, and I spoke to him in 2012 about his previous novel, Easy to Like. He joins me this afternoon from St. John's. Hi, Ed. Welcome back.
Hi, Sheila.
What a premise. Like, really?
Yeah, it's quite bold, I guess, and
brazen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brazen. Yeah, they're saying brazen. Everybody's saying brazen.
Oh, is everyone saying brazen?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was so original. How did the idea come to you?
Some years ago, there was an Indian band recognized here in Newfoundland, the Kalapu Indians, and once it was officially recognized and open to membership, it was overwhelmed by requests to join in numbers that couldn't be supported by the genuine population of First Nations people on this island. So people just really, I thought, that's wild. People really want to belong. They want to belong to this thing, and obviously some of them are gaming the system, looking for a status card to, get a break on this or that. But there was more than that. It couldn't be explained by that. And I thought, what do they want to join? What do they want to become? Do they want to become one of these, colonized people drinking bad water on some ill-served reservation, and be thrown quickly to prison and, maltreated by the nation? No, they didn't. They wanted to join. They wanted to be part of some spiritual thing that had some purported connection to the earth. They wanted to be, I've said, like Plains Indians from the movies. I mean, they've had that tradition in Canada too, that, what was his name? The British guy that lived as an Indian, Grey Owl, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I guess we could say Canada has a long tradition of transitioning. And that made me sort of think about, well, lots of people are imagining transitioning to new identities. So that was in my head. And then there was this other strange occurrence. I was walking down a street in St. John's and I saw a local businessman, well known, and I thought he looked fabulous. He looked really well. He hadn't looked so well in years. And I observed someone, a friend, I said, he's looking great, right? Trim, tanned as a yachtsman. And they said, oh, no, you haven't heard. And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, he's been living rough. He's got this cascading organic brain disorder, and he's sleeping outside in parks and stuff.
Wow.
And I thought, I mistook it for prosperity. I thought that was so strange. I thought maybe his diet had improved because he's been foraging like, some European gastronaut. And so that sort of created the notion of the character here living in a park and the kind of problems that would fall out from someone deciding I'm resident in this park now.
Well, and where you take it as the man in the park who's becoming a deer, it's sort of a revenge prank, and it becomes hatched on social media by another out-of-work actor, and he turns the transitioning to a deer situation into a cause on Facebook, and then there are all sorts of do-gooders and social activists who get behind it. What do you think of causes and movements on social media?
Well, it's funny, the way social media works is that you think, and I think this myself, when I'll sort of retweet some political story or cause or something that makes my point, and of course it's an echo chamber. All the people that follow me on Twitter are the like-minded. So it reinforces all kinds of beliefs, and they're never challenged. So I think it's sort of hysteria. I think it's just, I say in the book that it's like, with the handheld devices and stuff, is that the message is the media, is the mania, and it's sort of, I find that social media is a kind of mania, a sort of constant reinforcement loop of beliefs,
Well, the actor who starts up the Facebook page hates social media and thinks it's killed his business, right?
Right, because there are only so many